Most guys think they need 30, 50, or 100 bottles to have a great collection. The truth is, if you choose wisely, 5 bottles can cover almost every situation you'll ever encounter. Today, I'm going to show you which 5 categories you need, and by the end of this video, you'll know how to build a complete fragrance wardrobe without spending lots of money. And I'll tell you which category most collectors overlook. Stay tuned.
That's it, hit night, 22 cents, get your vibe just right.
Welcome back to the Twilley's 2 Cents channel, where I talk about fragrances and everything fragrance related. If you're into content like that, then go ahead and hit me with a like and subscribe, and let's hop right into the video. So before we get started, let's talk about some of the common mistakes when building a collection. Mistake number 1, only buying blue fragrances. If you don't know what blue fragrances are, these are your things like your Blue de Chanel, your Dylan Blues, anything with that fresh, out of the shower, gel type of smell, those are your blue fragrances. Next up, given the amount of influences that we have in the community now, buying fragrances off of hype. Third, blind buying everything. Buying fragrances without even sampling them first and then being surprised when you may not actually even like the fragrance when you first smell it. The next mistake is having about 10 date fragrances and you don't have anything for the workplace. You don't have anything for just your casual everyday experience. Everything is just all about date fragrances. And lastly, spending too much too quickly, which can definitely happen if you're out there blind buying. So instead of buying fragrances that everybody else is buying, let's actually take a moment and build a collection. When building a fragrance wardrobe, a collection, these are the questions that you should ask. What do I wear to work? What do I wear on a date? What do I wear in the summer? What do I wear in the winter? What is my special occasion fragrance? So to kick things off, let's get started with an everyday fragrance, one that can work well in the workplace as well. This is going to be your easy reach fragrance, your quick grab and go when you gotta get out there and run errands and you got your schedule, you gotta get stuff taken care of. And an example of something that you wanna have is going to be easygoing, non-offensive, something that's fresh, something that will last you through your errands. A fragrance like the original Prada Luna Rosa is great for that. You got a bit of musk, some lavender, some citrus, a very easy scent profile, something that's going to have you smelling clean, have you smelling good, and will definitely get you through every single day. You can wear it to work. It's just perfect for that easy grab and go fragrance. The next category, we're going to be talking about a fragrance that you should have for the summertime. Summertime is all about heat, humidity, you're out there sweating, especially if you're down here in the South. I know recently we have like this heat wave thing going on, but definitely if you want to wear a fragrance out in the summertime, what you want to avoid is something that's warm and sweet, because that can get very cloying in the summer and it doesn't really turn out well. So what you want to reach for is something that's citrus, maybe even sometimes a tad bit fruity, and can still have a little bit of base of vanilla, sandalwood, stuff like that, but just make sure it's light and refreshing. So a nice citrus fragrance that I have right here is Suspiro's Dolce Melodia. You got some nice fruits in here, I think some pear along with some other notes as well, but what you're going to get is something that's vibrant, something that's going to shine as the heat hits your skin, as your skin starts to warm up. This is going to be a great choice for that. So remember, summertime heat, lean more towards your citruses. Now, the third category, for those of you that like the date fragrances, this is where we're going to lean into stuff that is more sweeter, something that's more seductive, something that's more towards cooler evening nights, and something that is not going to be so loud, because this is where you want to pick your more intimate scents, more scents that tend to bring in people closer. A fragrance that can get that done is like a fragrance from Bodicea. We have Harmonious. So usually when I'm thinking date nights, think more so of floral sweetness. With this, iris really takes the forefront, so you get a powdery nature there, something that's cozy, something that's warm. It kind of feels like a hug, if that makes sense. So if you want something for a perfect date night environment, something that's intimate, lean more towards your sweeter floral fragrances, and this can get it done. For the fourth fragrance category, let's get into something for the winter time. You got that extreme cold temperatures coming out, so you want something that can definitely cut through the temperature, but also stand out in the wintertime as well. So you want to lean more towards your darker fragrances, things that have a smoky nature to it, like incense, sweetness in here still, and some woods, things of that nature. So heavier notes like tobacco, ambers, spices, ouds, those will work well in the wintertime. A perfect example of that type of fragrance I have is from Unique A Luxury, and this is Oud and Mood Absolute. So real quick, just imagine a amped up version of Tom Ford's Oud Wood. So essentially what you're getting right here, you're getting some oud, you're getting a resinous type of wood mixed in with some amber and some other notes that definitely shines in the wintertime. This will cut through the cold, get you noticed, and you're gonna smell great. For the last category that we got, this is the category that most collectors overlook, and that is the one fragrance that you have for special occasions. Your special occasions are going to be things like weddings, anniversaries, celebrations like black tie, white tie events, anything where you want to stand out because you don't want to be one of those people in the situation where you go to a special event and you're probably wearing Versace Arrows. Don't do that. A fragrance that I have for that occasion that I would recommend you try out, it's probably not going to be for everybody, but something like Thomas DeMonico's Raw Gold will definitely fit that special occasion. This is a fragrance that has beast, projection, and longevity. This is a 2 max spray fragrance, which I would say for special occasion fragrances, if you can find a fragrance that requires you to only spray it like 1 or 2 times, then that's probably a special occasion fragrance. So what you get with this right here is kind of like what's in the name. You get this like metallic gold type of feeling and a vibe of patchouli and spices, and it just actually smells like gold. And when you go into that special event, it's not going to be too many other people there that has the smell of gold with them. So you definitely want to pick something that stands out, something that's going to be memorable, and something that's going to create memories of that special occasion. So just to recap, these are your common mistakes to avoid. Only buying blue fragrances, buying based off height, ignoring the weather, pay attention to summer and winter time, overspraying in the case of those special event fragrances, buying before sampling, stop blind buying, and chasing compliments. The compliments will come, trust me. So remember, you're not just collecting fragrances, you are building a wardrobe. If you could only have 5 fragrances for every category, what would they be? Drop your list below. I read all the comments, and stay tuned for the next video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.